Hey guys, just doing another update. Just got out of the shower and feeding Zayden some snackers. He's eating some animal crackers, which he just tried for the first time last night, and he ate a bunch of them. He really liked them. My hair is all poofy and crazy, but don't really care. I think I decided to start doing an update every 2 weeks. I said once a month, but it just depends how much is going on. I have just like stuff in my head that I want to get out and say. So, what to start with? On Saturday, my dad and I took Zayden to see the movie Ice Age Continental Drift, and the movie was good, but the experience was not, because Gavin decided he didn't want to work out anymore. On Monday, so exactly a week ago today, we were talking. I went to lunch with his mom, and I was like, why isn't Gavin texting me all day? And she's like, I don't know. He was up and awake when I left the house, and he just didn't text me all day. So I waited and waited and waited, and finally at 6 p.m. I asked him if I did something to piss him off, and he said no. And then we got in a tiny argument about how he doesn't text me or tries hard to talk to me as I do him, because he doesn't text me till like 3 p.m. into the day when I wake up at 5 a.m. and I want to text him right away, but I don't because I'd wake him up. But we got into an argument that night, and it ended with K whatever, wasted my breath. That was me saying that. Then it was Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday morning that we didn't talk at all. I was waiting for him to text me because what he had told me in the text message Monday night was that he just didn't feel like talking to anyone that day. I don't know if it was just me or anyone in general. So I was waiting for him to want to talk to me, whatever you want to call it. I was waiting for him to text me. I ended up calling him twice, and his phone went right to voicemail. Then at like 2 in the afternoon, he texted me back, and he's like, did you call? And I said, yeah, like twice already. He said, well, my day just started. What's up? And I said, well, what is going on with us? And he said, I don't know. And by the time he said that, it was already like an hour or two later. And my dad and I were off to the movies to go see Ice Age. And so the entire movie of Ice Age, we were texting, and he told me that he just doesn't think it's going to work out. It's part my fault, part his fault. I'm not sure how much he'd agree with it, but I think I expected too much out of us this second time around. I expected us to be like a couple who didn't just get back together, but just got together for the first time. And it's like the honeymoon stage where you're happy and you're cutesy and everything's perfect, and you text each other 24/7 the minute you wake up until the minute you go to sleep. And it didn't happen that way. He came over once or twice a week. The first week, we lasted a month. The first week was good. We were happy. We had an awesome day one day. And it felt like the honeymoon stage. And every day after that, it just got worse and worse. Because the second week, he hardly touched me. He didn't hold my hand. He didn't hug me. He didn't kiss me or anything. And it started to annoy me because you should do that to your girlfriend. And he was the one that told me he wanted to get back together. And I was just kind of confused why he wasn't acting like he wanted me more. Then all of week 3 and 4, it was going on. Today is 2 weeks that he has seen me. So half of this month we haven't even seen each other, and a week of that we didn't talk. And so it's just like, I was not yelling at him, but just whining about a lot of stuff, telling him, why aren't you doing this or that? I want you to do this. It's not fair that you don't do this when, like, I expect you to. You said you do it. And he said, okay, I see what I'm doing wrong. I'll try to work on it. And he said it, but it's like the next day he totally forgot we talked about it and he didn't change. So we didn't work out or whatever because I felt didn't try hard enough, and I was either, if you can say, trying too hard or expecting too much of him, and he got tired of me telling me what I want out of him. And he, for the third time, since the first time he told me this twice when he broke up with me, and the second time he told me this once, he just said, I can't do it anymore. The first time it was, I can't do it right now. Stop. So he broke up with me over text again. First time it was through text. And freaking irony, whatever the word is. First time he broke up with me, I was at a movie also. I was at a movie seeing The Big Miracle about the whales with my dad, and I believe Gavin had Zayden that night. And this time I went to go see Ice Age with my dad and Zayden, and it's just like, I don't even want to go to movies anymore because it only means bad things. Like, I don't know. So it ended with him telling me he can't do it anymore, and I said, yeah, I've heard that twice before. He said, because I'm trying to make a point, and I sent him this big F you text. I thought you said this and that. When we got back together, I said, you can't run away the first time things get hard, and he did. I said, you promised and you lied. You say you can't do it anymore, but no, I can't do it anymore. You didn't try. That was 2 days ago, and we haven't spoken. It's been 2 weeks since he's seen Zayden and I cried for like 5 minutes when we broke up, and then I was over it. I told myself I'd be fine. I went through this before, but then last night I had a dream about him, and I've been off all day. The first time we broke up, I started having really bad dreams about him. It'd either be like, we're back together, we're happy as ever, we're working things out, and I'd wake up and it's all fake, or it's a tease, or it'd be something like he'd change his number and say never speak to me again, or like last night it was he was making out with my friend who I haven't seen in like 2 years, but she was my really close friend 2 years ago, and I pushed her off and punched her, and I asked Gavin like what the hell was going on, and he was just laughing at me and like treating me like a fool, and I just started bawling, and I said, how could you do this to me? And when in the dream I realized that I lost him. I was like, why her and instead of me? And he said, because she makes me laugh. And it made me realize that besides that one day when we first got back together, I hardly made him laugh. And the dream basically, it basically made me realize that I lost him, or I don't know what, if it was my actions or if I just got old to him. But it wasn't just I realized I lost him in my dream, it was I lost him in real life, and I don't know if we'll ever get back together because of that. So today's been really hard. I've been trying not to think about the dream. I don't know when I'll be able to face him again because of the dream. I just don't know what to say to him. So, I'm a single mom again after only a month, and I know I'll be okay, but I don't want anybody else but him, and I love him more than anything in the world, and I feel like he doesn't see it. I tried my hardest not to cry. So that's why I haven't made like any videos last week, because it was a really hard week with Gavin and depression and dealing with Zayden teething. And I'm trying to just distract myself and tell myself I'll be fine. So that's what's happened most recent. Zayden's being stupid, trying to cheer me up, I can tell. Trying to perk up here. Coming up, my birthday is on the 26th. Today is the 6th, so 20 days until my 18th birthday. Probably won't do anything but sit at home and have a cupcake and share it with Zayden or something. I don't plan to do anything for it. It's gonna be 2 shitty birthdays in a row. Last birthday, my mom announced that she was leaving. Not just my dad, but my house, and moving to Alabama. And this year, I just feel utterly alone and abandoned by everyone. 2 days after my birthday, I will be taking my license test. Finally, after having my license for like a year and 3/4, I will finally be testing for it. You're supposed to like keep track of how many hours you drive day and night, but because it'll be 2 days past my 18th birthday, you don't even need those, and I just finished filling it out to see if I finished the requirements. And now I don't need them since I'll be 18 already. So that's really, really exciting to me. I think my dad announced that like the day Gavin broke up with me, so it gave me something to look forward to and keep my mind distracted. I already have my car. I am a pretty good driver. I'm not that nervous, but it could change the day that it actually is testing day. I will be able to attempt a social life with all the other teen moms that I have in my Facebook group. They all live up north, and I live too far for them to come pick me up, so they never want to come get me. But I'll finally be able to drive myself up there, and that's pretty exciting. Or I can even hang out with not moms, obviously. I can just go shopping for something I need without having to wait on my dad to get it. Or if I'm like, there's a sale going on, because I get emails all the time for Zayden or myself, I can just go get it. And it's really nice knowing I won't be stuck in the house depressed all the time, that I can escape and distract myself and stuff. My dad, I think, finally figured out that he's going to put me on his insurance plan, and it'll be about it's right here. If I got my own insurance, which I can't do because I don't have the money for it, it would be $174.13 a month, which is $1,044.80 every 6 months. For my dad, his insurance is $120 every 6 months. That's like a lot more than his. And I was like, I cannot pay that. That's money could go toward Zayden. It could go toward college. It could like go toward things I need. And so he figured out, I'm writing, it's on this. If he puts me on his plan, it'll be $107.34 a month, which is about $70 less than if I did it on my own, and $644.08 every 6 months. So it'll be adding $100 to his plan, which he's not happy about. One thing that was incredibly shocked me, Lisa and Noah were talking about me, I guess, and she texted me. Lisa and Noah are Gavin's parents, if you guys don't know that. I don't know. They were talking about me, I guess, and she texted me one day saying Noah and I had agreed to pay half of your car insurance because it'll help you get from to college or get you to a job, and we know it'll just help you out a lot. Which would mean they pay $50 and my dad pays $50. That is not a lot, but my dad has a lot of pride. So he doesn't want them doing that, and I think he's finally just gonna suck it up and pay the $100, which is not as much as we both originally thought it would be, though. So it's pretty good. So I'll have the insurance covered. I have my car. He told me he'd want to get it before the 31st of August because in September, like the first week or two, he's going on a motorcycle trip, and I will need to go places because he won't be here. He's super nervous, first because Colorado City people are crazy drivers. I will have Zayden in the back. Not that I'm a stupid driver or anything. It's just, his daughter's growing up. This is his second daughter getting a license. I remember him being totally nervous when he gave my older sister her license and her own car. My twin sister has had no interest at all with getting her license. I think she's really scared to drive, or she does not care at all. I have always loved to drive. So I'm super excited for this. Plus, her friends come to her in Alabama, so she doesn't need to go anywhere, or my mom takes her. I randomly found my second microdermal. I don't know if I told you guys that I lost it. 2 weeks ago tomorrow, so 2 Tuesdays ago, I went with Lisa so she could shorten her tongue ring that she just got her tongue pierced, and she was going to take me to go get my microdermals done. And I went there, and he said that I would, because I only had one, I would have to pay for the other one, which they were $60 for two, so they would probably work in something for $30 for one. And I was like, okay, well that sucks. I thought it'd be for free. Well, I randomly found the second microdermal a couple days ago in Zayden's playroom, right where the TV goes. He's whining for animal crackers. Anyways, so I found my second microdermal. I am wanting to get those done for my birthday. Since it's so close, I'll just say it's for my birthday. I'll get them redone. These are my scars. They're very, very faint. I can't work backwards. There you go. They're very faint. You can hardly feel this one. This one's a little bit bumpy. It's because I let this one reject a little bit longer than this one. So I have to go. Another thing he said, I wouldn't have been able to get them done that day anyways because I have to get it done by the same guy who did them if I want to change the jewelry. Because I told you guys how I got a different kind of jewelry, and he said I could come back in for free and get the regular jewelry. So if I want that, it has to be done by Mike again. If not, I can have anyone do it for free and just get the old ones back in after they sterilize it themselves. I want a tattoo for my birthday, but I won't be getting a tattoo with my mom or whatever for a while because she's not here. My older sister is supposed to be coming around my birthday, and we were talking about getting a tattoo like in here or something, so maybe I'll get a small tattoo with my older sister on my birthday, as well as getting my microdermals redone. I feel like I had so much more to talk about updates, but I guess not. So, single mom again, which sucks, and I hope that maybe when Zayden's like 2 years old, because Lisa kept telling me about that the first time we were broken up, that her brother and his wife had broken up right after the baby was born or something, and when the baby was 2 years old, the men start to want to be back in the baby's life. I don't know if it's because they're older and they can do more stuff, and then they want to be with the mother. For some reason, guys, it's not just young dads, it's all dads. Divorce rates go up when babies are born, and then literally around the age 2 they come back and they get back together. And so that's what Lisa was hoping for me, but I was hoping it wouldn't take 2 years. And it took 6 months, and then it didn't work out. And I'm hoping that we can work it out in the future when Zayden's older or something. In the meantime, I plan to stay single and push all the guys that keep hitting on me away, because I'm not interested in that. I'm just focusing on my little guy. So, single again, birthday in 20 days, license in 22 days. On my birthday, I should be getting microdermals, not on my day. I don't know when around my birthday I want to get my microdermals done again, and maybe a tattoo with my older sister. And my dad and I last week were looking into daycares and colleges, or community college. We had looked into it a lot, and I told you guys I was going to be going to college. My dad would be paying for it and all that. Well, we looked at the prices, and it's like $200 each credit hour. And my classes that I have to go into is 4 credit hours. So one class would be about $800. And I have 5 classes to do. That's a lot of money for just a year. It's about $4,000 for 1 year. And then on top of it, the school did have a daycare, which would make me so much happier, because I don't trust anyone really. I would be much happier with him being in my school, and I can quickly pick him up and take him home with me after school. That was $40 a day, I think, which is $200 a week. So that's $800 a month. So add that on top of $800 for one class. My dad told me, "I'm sorry, Savannah, but I don't think I will be able to pay for your college. I don't think I can get you into it." I told him it's totally understandable. I thought it'd be cheaper. I honestly, even though it's better to go immediately into college, because the longer you wait, the harder it is to get back into it, I feel like it'd be better to get a job right now to pay my dad back and all the stuff he's buying, to buy my own stuff, make myself happy, buy stuff for Zayden. I'll be getting my license, and I just want to go out and be like, "Zayden, let's go shopping. Let's go get you a toy, and let's go get me like a freaking Victoria's Secret bra that's $40, you know?" Anyways, so I think my dad and I had both agreed that I won't be going to college anymore. Sucks, but at least I still plan to get a job instead of rotting away at home. And I'm gonna try really hard to get a job at this Chili's that's really, really close to my house, because I know the waitressing business from my older sister. I know how things work. It makes the most money. that is minimum wage job. It makes the most money. That isn't a career. It's a job. So I want to go into that, and it's a hard job. My dad and my sister have already warned me, but I want to go into it. You have to be 18 to be a waitress, so I just have 20-something days. I'm going to ask my sister if she can hook me up, because she used to work at that Chili's, and she works at a Chili's where she lives now. If she can hook me up on getting an interview there. So it's back to job hunting again instead of college setting up. One thing that still stresses me out is that I still need daycare. It's not only do I not trust Gavin or his family, and it's not just trust, it's safety issues. It's that they don't know everything he does because they haven't had him since he was 2 months old, and he's mobile now and all this stuff. Like, there's a million reasons I could go on and on about, but I'm not. It's that Gavin will be going to his senior year this year. It's both of his parents work, and I'm not going to let his younger siblings babysit him, so Gavin's out of the picture. I have no one to watch him, and I'm not putting him in a daycare because I cannot pay for that. So honestly, I think what I'm going to have to do is ask one of the moms in my Facebook group to be my nanny for my son, because I do trust them. They have their own kids. I've met a lot of them, and they understand being broke. They will take any money they can get, and they'll understand you not being able to pay them much, especially in the beginning until you start getting paychecks. So I think that's going to be my solution. Hopefully a mom can do that. So back to job hunting, college, single mom, piercings, tattoo, birthday, sister's coming down. I'm talking too much, so I'm trying to wrap this up. Random thing I wanted to say, if you are into dyeing your hair, I've been getting more hair dye questions lately. Since I dyed my hair brown, right as I dyed my hair, I switched my shampoo and conditioner to Garnier Fructis Triple Nutrition. And it says on the conditioner for dry, damaged hair, and on the shampoo, it says for extra dry, damaged hair. And it's kind of embarrassing that you have to buy something for extra dry, damaged hair. But since I started using it, day one, my hair has been silky. And every day since then, I cannot shower for 3 days, and it still feels silky and smooth. And it's just like out of the shower right now, it feels smooth. But when you straighten it, it feels twice as smooth. I think it's helped my hair a lot with making it healthy, because it is triple nutrition, making it silky. It's shiny again. When you dye your hair and it starts dyeing, it doesn't shine anymore. You either get color and awesome hair, or you get regular hair and shine. And I haven't had a shine since over a year, when I started bleaching my hair and then going to purple, then to red, then to this. And it's so nice to be like looking at a picture of you in the sun, or even just in the light in my bathroom. It's nice to see shine in my hair again, and you can't quite see it because my hair is not straightened, but there you go. Look, see, shine. It's nice. So if you're looking for a good shampoo and conditioner, Garnier Fructis Triple Nutrition Extra Dry Damaged Hair, it helps wonders. I do plan to do more videos. I'm writing down stuff so that I have plenty of stuff in the video and it's not short, and so I don't forget anything. I just wanted to give you guys a quick update, which this isn't really quick, but I'll either update you guys every 2 weeks or every month, depending on what's going on. It'll probably be 2 weeks again this month, since there's kind of a lot going on. And we'll also see you for Zayden's 10-month update on the 23rd. Thanks for watching and my crazy dramatic life.